So thank you very much for your time. And remember, I love Stouffville.
Ooh, me too.
Good morning, Stouffville. I'm Imraz Ramani, your favorite door knocker, and today I am extremely excited to be interviewing the two lovely owners of Nock Academy. So we're going to jump right into the questions this morning. First off, let me introduce Gareth and Nicky. Nicky, can you tell us a little bit about yourselves?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm Nicky, this is Gareth, and we're originally from the UK. That is the accent. And we've been in Canada now for just over 10 years. We've both been in the fitness industry for over 20 years, have enjoyed the wonderful variety of professional experiences, working with different communities and people. And when we decided to move to Stouffville, we just knew we wanted to be part of the fabric of this town and open our own yoga and fitness studio.
Amazing, which brings me to my next question. Can you tell the viewers a little bit about your academy, Nock Academy?
Yeah, absolutely. We originally started as an online exclusive business during the pandemic. Through talking to our clients, we understood that people still wanted to be connected and have that feel-good factor around exercise, but it was also about mental health and community too. So that's how we originally started, was as an online fitness provider. And then when we moved to Stouffville, the opportunity presented itself to be here, to open up a permanent place in the town offering yoga, pilates, fitness experiences. So we also have that online component, but now we also have in person, and it's a really beautiful place to be where we can influence so many people online and in our town.
Yeah, I love how you have it really open, so that way it makes it convenient for all attendees, whether if they can't attend in class, they still have the experience online, which I think is great because we know a lot of Stouffville members are very big into being active. So you really help open up those doors, which I think is just amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gareth, the next question is for you. So what makes your yoga and fitness studio stand out amongst the others in town?
Yeah, so with our studio, I think there's a few things that make us stand out. Nicky kind of touched on it already when we spoke about the virtual and the in-person options. And this is a great, it's so flexible. We're busy parents with young children, as are many of our members and many of, the people in Stouffville. So we want to make sure you've got options. If you are home, sick with your kids, you can jump on virtually. If they're at school, you can head into the studio for a class. And we just give options, but also, take us to the cottage, take us on vacation. You can go with us and you don't have to miss that. We build that kind of community and they stick in that community. They still come to their favorite classes. And that's one big thing that stands out and what so many people have come to learn about us once they've stepped in and they've tried a class. And the second thing I would say is that we really try our hardest to keep the numbers in our classes and the experiences very personal. So it's all about connecting with people. It's all about getting those experiences. It's not a really large studio where we have hundreds of people in here where you're just a number. We're all about connecting, making sure that people get the options, the modifications. They're able to come in at their own level and experience the class the way that they need to experience it, which is, you don't have to be the most flexible person to come to yoga. You don't need to be fit to come to a strength training class. You need to come and experience it from where you're at, and we just try and meet you there.
That's amazing. So it almost sounds like you created a platform where you've eliminated excuses and built accountability for everyone, because whether you can attend in person or not, the option is there. And because it's such a small community that you're building, that accountability, you feel that presence missed when someone's missing the class. So well done with the way you thought that out. It definitely is a different business method that I've seen across the board. So well thought out there.
Yeah, absolutely. And you said the perfect word, Imraz, it's accountability. And that's what we're always trying to get. We know that if we hold people accountable and we give them all the options they need, as you said, that people will keep coming. And if people keep coming and they're consistent, they get the results, whatever it is that they're looking for.
Yeah, absolutely. I love it. That's great. Let's jump back to Nicky now with the next question. What does the Nock Academy, and you've touched on it a little bit in your previous answers, but what does the Nock Academy bring to the town of Stouffville?
I think it brings this unique place where people can come together as they are. Right? This is like a non-judgment zone. I am a busy mom as well as a small business entrepreneur. Do you know what? And sometimes I turn up to class with bedhead, and that's okay. Right? So what we've brought to the fabric of this town is an environment where you can feel comfortable, you can feel safe, and you can feel included. But most of all, you can just have some time for yourself, right? I think we can all get lost in this busy thing called life. So giving somebody a space where they can come, feel welcome, and be themselves and have some of that me time is really what this is all about, right? Whether you're doing yoga or lifting weights, it doesn't matter. It's about time for yourself. So really just contributing to the health, well-being, and fitness of everybody that comes to our facility in the town. But know that it just doesn't stop there. Right? Like we may influence that one person in that particular class, but then they take that home to their family members, and then their family members take it to their work colleagues, et cetera, et cetera. So this ripple effect is starting to spread through the town of health and well-being and mental health as well as physical health. So we like to think that we're really helping the town that way through promoting, self-care, self-love, and hopefully that ripple effect goes out to everybody out there.
Yeah, and it's so important what you do, just enabling people to step away from their everyday routine and not think about this life or this routine really, and just to focus on in the presence of where you are, whether it's through breathing or through strenuous or workout routine. It really does help you grow as an individual. And I'm so happy to see that you've taken that concept into your practice as well, and you haven't put it as a back burner. That's great. Gareth, next question is back to you. As a local business owner, what do you appreciate most about the Stouffville community?
Yeah, that's a great question. I can kind of give you the short answer of that is support. And I can break that down in a bit more detail. We felt from day one that the town of Stouffville has supported everything that we've done, from every person who's walked in the door to the posts that get shared on social media, to the Chamber of Commerce, to just the people within the town, all of the events. We've always been so supportive, and everyone has been so on board with it. There's so much positivity. Whether the people are in here doing a class and then bringing their friends and then, sharing their experiences with everybody else, but also just resharing things on social media. Like, I think it's important for everyone to realize how important that is and how much it impacts us as a small business. With, when you're a small business, you don't have a huge marketing budget like, a big box retailer might have. So we really appreciate that. We want you to share it. If you love the experience and you want your friends to come, and you just put it out there, and one person in your network sees something or hears something when you're talking about it at the park with your kids, that goes a long way to getting someone else in here. Not only does that support our business, but that person is then also showing up for themselves. Like you said, they're holding themselves accountable. They're coming in and they're experiencing what we deliver, and then hopefully that's contributing to them being the best versions of themselves. So thank you.
Yeah, I mean, you said absolutely, you nailed it on the head. I mean, the Stouffville community is so supportive, and social media has a lot of negative aspects to it, but one thing that you said, that we could actually use it to benefit and to promote positivity by sharing our experiences and our activities that we have around the Stouffville community. So yeah, I think that's a really good point that you brought up there. Let's move the question back on to Nicky now. Nicky, when someone attends a class here at the Nock Academy, what can they expect?
This is a great question, and I want to kind of take you through as quickly as I can, like the steps. So we wanted to make this whole process as easy and as frictionless as possible, because we are busy people, right? We got a lot going on. So right from the get-go, we have our own personalized software and customized app where you would create your own profile and be able to book in for your class through the app, as well as, of course, through our website. So just making it super easy, pulling out your phone, booking it in for your favorite classes. Once we've done that, and all of the kind of administration stuff is done, then you can come to a class in person or online. And as I mentioned before, like, come as you are, be in comfortable clothing. We always recommend bringing a water bottle, but just come with no expectations, because do you know what? You'll find the way that you are. We want to embrace everybody and meet everybody where they're at. And know that when you step into the class, whether it's in person or whether it's online, each instructor that's going to be leading your class is educated and highly skilled to be able to coach you to success, whatever success looks like for you, right? Those individualized, personalized cues and assistance along the way. Our comfortable environment is warm or it's cool, depending on what's happening with the environment. We have professional and high quality equipment in studio for you to be able to use. So you don't even have to worry about bringing your own mat. And of course, in our NOCK LIFE training studio, we also have fully equipped with barbells and kettlebells, everything that you need for amazing workout. And of course, if you're joining us online, then you will need, some very simple equipment at home. So what you can expect is a well-led, instructed class from professional instructors in a supportive, caring environment. Even if you're online, we still see you and you still see us. And that accountability is there, that caring is there, and we will be there for you, making sure that you come to your next class and your next class and your next class. So a supportive environment for you to come and have some fun.
I like that, and I like how your focus is really on you, within like the individual and the person attending, and you're making it about them, catering to them, making sure that they reach their own goals, not necessarily competing against their peers against them. It's all individual, catered to them. I think that's really important, because in today's world, we really get lost in the crowd, especially with social media, comparing ourselves to others, and helping people bring the focus back to themselves is really important, just to advance and have mental growth. So it's nice to hear that's where your focus is.
Yeah,
That's
100%.
great.
And I think we're very quick to compare. I think we're also very quick to believe myths, like you were saying earlier, that I have to be fit before I go to the gym, or I have to be
Right.
flexible before I go to yoga. And this actually it isn't true. And we want to break down those barriers. And like I said, you're fantastic the way that you are. Will you move different to the person to your right and left? Of course you will, and that's okay. Let's embrace that, but let's find movements that work really, really well for you.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah, focus on self-improvement.
Of course.
That's great. I love it. Gareth, let's switch back onto you. What message do you have for the town of Stouffville?
Oh, great one. So the message that we have for the town of Stouffville, for everyone in our community, is just continue to support the small local businesses, on Main Street, but also, expanding beyond that as well. We're situated right here off of Main Street, and we want to see it thrive. So please keep coming out. Please keep supporting small businesses as much as you can, and come in and experience it. We are a small business. We are flexible. We can make it work for you, as many small businesses can, and just keep that support. Now, I said the word earlier, the support is already huge, but keep doing it. Keep coming out. When you support a local business, it supports the entire community. It doesn't just, it helps us grow our business, but it doesn't just support our business. It means that we can contribute to the food bank. We can contribute to local events. We can give our time to special events around the town, and that just builds community even further and helps everybody grow. And it's a family behind it, and that's what we love, that there's lots of small businesses that are families, and you're supporting that too. So keep supporting all the local businesses in Stouffville.
Yeah, I think that's absolutely right. And a lot of people don't think about that, Gareth, is that when they do support the local, smaller businesses, because we're so appreciative of that support, we are more than happy and willing to give back tenfold back to the community in a way that we can. So I'm really glad that you brought that point up. And I think on that note, we'll end the interview. And if there are any further questions, we will be posting their contact information at the bottom of the video, so you can contact them directly. So thank you very much for your time. And remember, I love Stouffville.
Ooh, me too.